Hi guys, welcome to another video, and today we're going to look at part 2, and in particular look at the part 2 topic card. We're going to start with an example topic. You should see it on your screen now. This time it's describe a coffee shop or cafe you like to go to, which is a current part 2 topic. If we have a look at the card, we can see first the title, describe a cafe or coffee shop you would like to go to. Then you should say what it is, where it is, what kind of food and drink it serves, and of course explain why you like to go there. So let's quickly look at the topic. And I'll say, let's think, a coffee shop I like to go to. So one of the things we're going to look at today is it's not just describe a coffee shop, it's describe a coffee shop which you like to go to. So when we're speaking in part 2, we should be using this key word that you usually find in the topic title. Here it's like. A coffee shop you like to go to. So we try to use that word like or similar words at least 5 or 6 times during our part 2 talk. So let's have a look at the first question, what and where it is. I'll say every morning I go to a wonderful coffee shop pretty close to my home. And it's only about 600 meters of a walk actually from my apartment, which takes me about 5 minutes. So it's not only convenient, it's a bit of exercise. Okay, now I said every morning of the week I go to a wonderful coffee shop. I'm already stressing you I like this coffee shop. Well, that's a good thing to do. Now we'll say, what's it look like? What does this coffee shop look like? Just an idea. What's special? What's different about it? How is it better or different to other coffee shops? Well, I'll say it's larger or more spacious than most other coffee shops, which is something I really like. Again, I'm using that key word. I'm keeping myself on topic. What else can I say? It's also very quiet and peaceful, which is another thing I like about it. Let's look at the next question. What kind of food or drink does it serve? Well, the coffee shop I'm talking about, it's owned by an American in Vietnam. So it serves Western-style coffee and food, which again is something I like to drink and I like to eat. The food is actually above normal quality and also pretty cheap, which is a good thing. And the coffee, I think it's the best coffee I've ever had in the city. I like to drink cappuccino and I have not found a better cappuccino in this town. So that's another reason I really like this coffee shop. Now, what do I do there? Next question, what do you do in this coffee shop? Let's have a look. Well, I go there every morning and I always take my laptop with me because as I'm drinking my coffee, relaxing in a comfortable chair, usually in the beautiful garden, I find I can actually get a lot of work done. I can catch up on all of my emails as well as start to write or maybe even finish writing another article from my blog, which is another reason I really like this coffee shop. So you can see as I'm speaking, I'm reinforcing that key word and how I like this coffee shop. I'm using that keyword and reinforcing the fact that I do like it, which is keeping me on topic. It's giving the examiner what the examiner is looking for, what the topic card is asking. And it might not sound very important, but it is and can be very important. Let's have another look at that last question. Of course, always to explain why or how. Here we saw the key word was you like, so that last question is going to be explain why you like this coffee shop. And that's an important question. In part 2, I would concentrate on that last question to explain why or how, and using that key word, remembering you're going to be asked why you like it, how you felt about it, etc. Now, let's look at why. Well, as a coffee enthusiast, that's the number one reason I like to go there. The coffee shop has the best coffee in my city, and it's also a very reasonable price. Another thing I like about it is it's so relaxing, quiet, and peaceful, and I'm able to get a lot of work done, which is just great. So, yeah, that's my favorite coffee shop. Thank you. Okay, now let's have a little look again at using that keyword. You can see almost every point I made or everything I said about this coffee shop, I made a complex sentence. For example, there's a coffee shop close to my home which I like to go to. This coffee shop serves the best cappuccino in my city, which is another thing I like. I'm using that keyword 5, 6, even 7 times, keeping myself on topic. Let's look at some more examples of other topics where the keyword is important. One good example is a part 2 topic to describe a person. As I'm sure most of you have already noticed, there's always at least 10 or 12 different part 2 topics asking you to describe a person. It could be a famous person, a sports person, an artist, a family member, a relative, someone in work. But there's a lot of topics for people. We're going to look at the easiest example to help you understand this, and that's describing a famous person or a well-known person, which in one form or another is almost always a topic in the speaking exam part 2. Now let's think of what we're being asked to do. We have describe a famous person. That's only going to be the start of the topic. There's going to be some key words. For example, describe a famous person you admire. Now, you're not to describe a famous person, you're being asked to describe a famous person you admire. So as you're speaking, again, you should be using that keyword admire. Let's have a look. A famous person I really admire is Bill Gates. I admire Bill Gates because he built one of the biggest software companies in the world from scratch. Another thing I admire about him is that he does a lot of work for charity. So Bill Gates is a person, or a famous person, I really admire. That's keeping me on topic. I'm doing what the topic card's asking me to do. I'm not saying I like Bill Gates. Bill Gates is rich. Bill Gates is handsome. I really like Bill Gates. Here, I'm just describing a famous person. And if you do that, there's 2 reasons you need to be careful of remembering this key word. Firstly, it really keeps you on topic. When the examiner is listening, the examiner is not thinking, is this person on topic? I'm not so sure. Maybe some examiners will be okay with that. Some examiners will not be okay with that. So again, something to think about. The other reason is, for the IELTS exam, every student prepares the topic describe a famous person. And they don't always think of that key word. So in the exam, they get a topic, describe a famous person, maybe who you admire, who you would like to meet, a famous person who influenced you, etc. And you must try and use that key word, which Again, maybe the famous person you prepared in describing will not actually fit that topic. You might have practiced describing your favorite singer, but could you explain why you admire your favorite singer, how your favorite singer has influenced you? Maybe you can, but it's something to think about. So, as I say, watch out for that topic word. It is important. Okay, so I hope maybe you picked up something interesting there. If you have a look at my website or blog, I just posted a pretty long post, or more in detail, more in-depth post on that same topic. So have a look at that on my blog. And if you liked it, please give me a like. Check me out on Facebook, the website, just about everywhere. And see you guys later.